In this video, you're gonna learn how to crush every single one of your goals. Most people set goals and never hit them because they don't have a real system. But when you break them down to the right way and actually put them into your daily life, you'll be unstoppable, and that's what I'm gonna show you how to do today. When you have so many goals in so many different categories, it can feel very overwhelming to really incorporate every single one of them into your daily life. But the key here is to break them down so that you know what your next move is always. So here's how I break my goals down. If you don't know what your goals are, you can have a little section in your notebook and you can have different categories. You can have a personal category, financial category, fitness category, wellness, however you want to break it down. But because I knew what my goals were already, I broke them down into yearly, and then monthly, weekly, and then daily. So here you can see I'm writing down my yearly goals. And once you have those really broken down, you can move on into your monthly goals. I didn't show you exactly what I wrote here, but I just kind of wanted to show you a layout of how you could do this. Then for my weekly goals, I personally go into my planner. This is what my planner looks like. It is broken down daily. When I move into my planner, I like to start by writing everything that's non-negotiable. So I am a student and I work in a restaurant and I'm also a fitness trainer. So I do have a lot of responsibilities. So I start by opening my calendar and putting down all the non-negotiables, and I started with the workouts that I have to teach. You guys know that I am a super granular person. I really go into details, so I hope that this is as helpful as it can be. And then I also am planning on running a full marathon in a couple months, so my runs are also becoming my non-negotiables. And of course, my work is also a non-negotiable, so I went ahead and put my work in my calendar. Hopefully my schedule will change in the next couple months as I start making money from YouTube. And then I moved on to my classes that I have to attend in person. So this is what my calendar looks like. Here I have a little bit of freedom if I want to plan any outings with my friends, or if I have any projects I want to work on. For example, here I added YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube cannot be one of my priorities right now. It's just a side thing that I do in my free time. And I do leave some space in case I have homework that needs a little bit more time, or if I don't feel too good and I need to move things around. So there's something I really want to highlight here. If you do not schedule your priorities, life will schedule them for you. So before the month even starts, you have to block out time for what really matters to you. For me, that means classes and studying, fitness training, my work shifts, and my research project. Now, that's not to say that I don't want to do other things. I have a mindfulness certification that I would love to get done. There are also so many side projects I could think of doing. There's so many certifications I want to get. If you don't enjoy life, you will burn out. Here is why you also have to make time to schedule time with your family and friends. Chill time with your dogs. For me, that area of creativity is filming my YouTube videos. And I also set small rewards for hitting my goals. That can be anything from going out with your friends to just spending a day at home and reading. Goals aren't achieved in the big moments. They're achieved in the small, boring daily habits you commit to. Now, that doesn't mean that your life has to be boring and mundane. There are small things that you can add into your life that can spice it up. For example, that could be trying a new coffee. That could be scheduling an event with a friend and not going to the same restaurant that you usually go to. Try to spice it up. This video might come off as very mundane and life is so boring and you're doing everything that you have to do and there's no room for any excitement, but there is room. The truth is, you gotta sacrifice something if you want something else in life. If you want to hit your goals, you have to prioritize what matters to you. For me, that is my education and my wellness. And sure, I'm fortunate enough not to have to worry about where I'm gonna get food or any of that other stuff. I also want to add that things won't go as planned, and that's normal. The key is adjusting instead of quitting. If I miss a workout, I don't wait until Monday to restart. I don't wait until the week restarts. I get back on track the next day. If I fall behind on schoolwork, I shift my priorities for the week. If something is not working, I tweak my system instead of giving up. The goal is not perfection, it is consistency over time. If you want to actually achieve your goals, stop winging it. Break it down, schedule it, prioritize it, and show up daily. If you tell yourself that you're going to run a marathon by the end of the year, the marathon is not going to schedule itself. The marathon is not going to run itself. You need to set out time in your month and your week, in your day, and you will achieve the goals. Your goals only seem far because you don't have a plan for it. But once you break it down and you plan it out, it will not be as far-fetched as it really seems. That being said, I don't care if you're watching this video in March. I don't care if you're watching it in November. Make a plan month to month and then break it down by week and break it down by day, and you can still achieve anything you want. No one is better than you. No one is more qualified than you. Others that are succeeding in what you want to succeed in are simply putting in more effort. Think about it. Someone that doesn't have the credentials that you have is more, quote, successful than you, or, quote, made it, and you still haven't because you haven't put in the consistency and the work. No one is better than you. No one is more qualified than you, but you have to show up for yourself. So it's time to stop hoping and start executing. You got this. You just need a plan, but you can do anything that's on your bucket list.